Hi, welcome back to my lab. I got my real protective glasses on for my science experiment this time. But you still can't try this at home because it involves fire this time. So I wanted to just give you a little example of what it might mean, or a visual example of what it means that Jesus died for our sins. It's kind of hard when adults are talking about this for us to really understand it. So I just want to give you a picture. So you've probably heard many people say that Jesus is the light of the world, and he truly is. That means his light is so holy and good, everything perfect, that it blocks out all the darkness. And so that's what we're supposed to be looking towards. So I want you just to bear with me for just a minute and go through this experiment. See, pretend that this represents any one of us. Okay, it's just a penny, nothing unusual about it other than it's probably a little dirty. I'm gonna put it here on the plate. I've got just some water in this cup, and I'm only adding food coloring to it. It's plain water. I'm only adding food coloring in it so you can see it on my plate. Okay, so I'm just gonna, just so it doesn't look like clear water on the plate. So we're gonna say that this water is like sin. It covers us. In fact, we're sometimes drowning in it. Okay, and there's no way that we can get ourselves out of it. That penny can't jump out of that water, and we can't get out of the sin on our own. But Jesus and God did something amazing. Jesus came to earth to live just like one of us. He was born in a manger we know about. Okay, he grew up. He went through some of the same things that we did and endured a lot of the same pain, in fact, more. And so he could understand us completely. And he was the light while he was here on earth. But remember, we talked about some of those people who didn't like it when Jesus was getting all that attention. They wanted to cover him up and block him out and keep him from being the light. So if we watch and see what happens, look, they took the light away. But also look and see what is happening here. The water is disappearing up into my jar here, into my vase. It's just coming completely out. Now, do we still sin? Unfortunately, yes. But look at what Jesus has done, and the penny doesn't have the water around it anymore. And he takes that away. And every time we sin, what Jesus did for us covers that sin and allows us to be clean again. They didn't really burn out Jesus' light, did they? He was only dead for 3 days, and then he came back to life because he loved us so much, and he wanted to show us, and he wanted to be the light for the rest of our lives, that all we have to do is turn towards him, that we accept him. Thank you for joining me in my lab again today. I hope you have an awesome week learning about God. I love you and I miss you. Have a great week.